बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हुज़ूर अक़दस सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम एक मरतबा आए तशरीफ़ लाए और इरशाद फरमाया, नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम once came outside and he said कि कोई शख्स तुम में से ये चाहता है कि अल्लाह ताला शान उसको बगैर सीखे इल्म अता फरमाए? Does any of you wish that Allah Almighty gives you knowledge without learning, और बगैर किसी के रास्ते बताए हिदायत अता फरमाए? And without showing the path he gives you guidance. कोई तुम में से ऐसा है जो ये चाहता हो कि अल्लाह ताला शान उसके अंधेपन को दूर फरमा कर उसके दिल की निगाह को खोल दे? Is there anyone amongst you who wishes that Allah Almighty removes his blindness and allows the eye or the vision of his heart to open up? अगर ऐसा चाहते हो तो समझ लो कि जो शख्स दुनिया से बरगबती करे. If this is what you wish, and the first thing is Allah Almighty gives them knowledge without learning, yani ilm ladunni. Second is that he gives them guidance, and the third is that the eye, the spiritual eye, the eye of the heart opens up. Not the physical eye. The physical eye is open, but the spiritual eye, and the high eye of the heart, where he sees and understands things and comprehends things with wisdom. अगर ऐसा चाहते हो, if this is what you wish, तो समझ लो कि जो शख्स दुनिया से रग़बती करे, then understand that the person who disinclines from the dunya और अपनी उम्मीदों को मुख्तसर रखे, and his hopes and desires he makes it very short. He doesn't plan too far in the future. He doesn't plan too far in the future, such as the ख्वाब of Sheikh Chilli. हक़ ताला शान उसको बिगैर सीखे इल्म अता फरमाते हैं. Then if he disinclines from the dunya, keeps his hopes and desires very short, then Allah Almighty will give him knowledge without learning. और बिगैर किसी के रास्ते दिखाए खुद हिदायत फरमाते हैं, and without anyone showing him, he guides him anyway. पहले भी ये रिवायत मुफस्सल गुज़र चुकी है. Shaykh Rahmatullah Alayhi says that this narration has also been explained or mentioned in detail before. He then continues and says, as Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Huzzur sallallahu alaihi wasallam का इरशाद नकल करते हैं, as Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he mentions what Hazur Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, कि मुझे अपनी उम्मत पर सबसे ज़्यादा खौफ ख्वाहिशात की कसरत उम्मीदों के बढ़ जाने का है. Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the thing that I fear the most over my ummah is too much following their desires and an increase in their hopes and desires. Or the hopes, yani they're planning too far ahead. And also, when it comes to the desires, they're fulfilling their desires continuously. Khahishat haq se hata deti hai. When it comes to desires that a person has, it removes and moves the person away from the truth. और उम्मीदों का तवील होना आखिर का भुला देता है. And when it comes to hopes, you start planning so much कि दुनिया में ये करना है. I need a house like this, I need a car like this, I need a job and career like this, I need a wife like this, I need my children like this, I need this and this, I need all the mod cons, I need to travel here and there. Then a person forgets the akhirat, the hereafter. ये दुनिया भी चल रही है और हर दिन दूर होती जा रही है. The dunya keeps moving and हर दिन दूर होती जा रही है. And every day as हर दिन दूर होती जाए, and as day passes it becomes distance from you. और आखिरत भी चल रही है, and आखिरत is also moving along in a paradigm. और हर दिन करीब होती जा रही है, and it's also coming closer and closer and closer. यानी हर वक्त हर आन जिंदगी कम होती जा रही है. That at every moment, every time, जिंदगी कम होती जा रही है. A person's life is getting shorter and shorter. और मौत करीब होती जा रही है, and death is coming closer and closer. अगर घंटा की आवाज़ को गौर से सुना जाए तो वाकई गतादी का नारा पैदा होता है. If a person listens carefully to the clock, and at every hour it makes and twinkles or it makes a sound, then वाकई, then in reality गतादी का नारा पैदा होता है. The sound that's reverberating from the clock is गतादी, यानी your time is going less and less and less. इसके बाद हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का इरशाद है, नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम कि दुनिया और आखिर हर एक से एक दुनिया में कुछ सपोर्ट है. अगर तुमसे हो सके तो उसकी कोशिश करो कि दुनिया के सपोर्ट न बनो, आखिर के सपोर्ट बनो. इसके बाद after this नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम said कि दुनिया और आखिरत, when it comes to the dunya and the hereafter, a person has some support in the dunya. और अगर तुमसे हो सके, and if you are able to, तो उसकी कोशिश करो कि दुनिया के सपोर्ट न बनो. Don't be a supporting of the dunya, आखिर सपोर्ट बनो. Be someone who supports the hereafter. आज अमल का और खेती बोने का दिन है. Today is a time to work hard and also plow your fields and put the seeds inside. हिसाब आज नहीं है. A person's harvest and a person's reckoning is not today. कल को तुम आखिर के घर में होंगे जहाँ अमल नहीं. Tomorrow you'll be in the house of the abode of the hereafter जहाँ अमल नहीं, where there's no actions. But बल्कि खेती के काटने का और बदले का दिन है. But the hereafter is the day when the harvest shall be harvested, और बदले का दिन है, and we shall be given a response according to our actions. हज़रत सलमान फ़ारसी रज़ियल्लाहु ताला फरमाते हैं कि 3 आदमी ऐसे हैं कि जब मुझे उनका ख्याल आता है. हज़रत सलमान फ़ारसी रज़ियल्लाहु ताला says there are 3 types of people. When I think of them, तो उस कदर ताज्जुब होता है कि मुझे हंसी आने लगती है. Then I'm so surprised about these 3 individuals that I begin to laugh and smile. एक वो शख्स जो दुनिया में उम्मीदें लगाए बैठा है. The first is the person who has lots of hopes and desires in the dunya, और मौत उसकी फ़िक्र में है. And whereas death is always worrying about this person कि हमने इन्हें पकड़वाना चाहिए, I'm going to catch him now. दूसरा वो शख्स जो अल्लाह ताला से गाफिल है. The second person is, so you know, this person is he's engrossed in dunya. He has no time. He's on the rat race completely. But at the same time, death is just waiting. The hukam comes, he'll catch him. दूसरा वो शख्स जो अल्लाह ताला से गाफिल है और ताला शान उससे गाफिल नहीं. The second person is that person who is not thinking about Allah Almighty. He's heedless. He's not mindful of Allah Almighty, but Allah Almighty is mindful of him. Then we forget Allah Almighty, but Allah is always watching you. He's making sure your risk comes. He's making sure your body functions. Everything's running in order, but you're completely mindless. You're not thinking about him at all. तीसरे वो शख्स जो मुंह भरकर खिलखिलाकर हंसता है और उसको इसकी खबर नहीं कि अल्लाह ताला शान उससे खुश है या नाराज है. And the third person is that person who he laughs aloud fully with his mouth stretched wide, but he doesn't know whether Allah Almighty is happy with him or displeased with him. हालांकि ये फिक्र ऐसी चीज़ है कि किसी वक्त भी हंसी ना आना चाहिए. Whereas the reality is, as the Shaykh writes, the reality is that this worry whether Allah Almighty is pleased with me or unhappy with me is something that should cause a person not to laugh or smile at all. और 3 चीज़ें सलमान फ़ारसी रज़ियल्लाहु ताला says, the 3 चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जो मुझे हर वक्त गमगीन रखती है. There are 3 things that make me worry at all times. So the first 3 that makes him feel, he laughs at the reality, of these 3. Number 1, the person who has hope of the desire of the dunya, but he has whereas death is always waiting for him. The second is a person who is not mindful of Allah Almighty, but Allah Almighty is mindful of him. And the person who laughs loudly, but he doesn't know whether Allah Almighty is pleased with him or unhappy with him. Then he says 3 people that make me sad. यहाँ तक कि मैं रोने लगता हूँ to such an extent that I start crying. एक दोस्तों का फिराक, यानी हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम सहाबा किराम का. The first is separation from my friends. And Salman Farsi radiallahu ta'ala was a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when he talks about friends, he's talking about Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in. Number 2, maut ka fikr. The second thing that makes him worry, he cries, is the worry of death. And तीसरा, हशर में अल्लाह शान के सामने पेश होना. And the third is to come in front of Allah Almighty on the day of judgment. And then he says, फिर मालूम नहीं कि मेरे लिए जन्नत का हुक्म हो या दोज़ख का. The third is to come in front of Allah Almighty. Then I do not know whether Jannat or Jahannam is my outcome. This is a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Salman Farsi radiallahu ta'ala anhu, a very great companion. The story about him is very famous. Last paragraph. एक शख्स कहते हैं कि मैंने ज़रारा बिन औफा रहमतुल्लाह अलैह को उनके इंतकाल के बाद ख्वाब में देखा. A person says that he saw Zarara bin Awfa rahmatullah alayhi after his death in a dream. तो मैंने उनसे पूछा कि सबसे बड़ा हुआ अमल क्या है. So I asked him, what's the greatest action? उन्होंने फरमाया तवक्कुल और उम्मीदों का मुख्तसर रखना. He said that to make one's hopes and desires very short. Don't live too long. Don't have too many hopes for too far away. हज़रत सुफियान थौरी रहमतुल्लाह फरमाते हैं कि ज़ुहद उम्मीदों के मुख्तसर करने का नाम है. हज़रत सुफियान थौरी रहमतुल्लाह अलैहि says very important कि ज़ुहद यानी asceticism, disinclination from the dunya, which is very important. Quran and Hadith is full of this. And this kitab Fazail Sadaqat is just on this. कि ज़ुहद उम्मीदों के मुख्तसर करने का नाम है. That the name, what is ज़ुहद? ज़ुहद is to shorten, not lengthen, shorten one's hopes and desires. मोटा खाने और जब्बा पहनने का नाम नहीं है. To eat plentiful, rich expensive food and to wear nice expensive designer clothing is not zuhud. Zuhud is to keep one's hopes and desires short. हज़रत दाऊद ताई रहमतुल्लाह अलैह फरमाते कि अगर मैं ये उम्मीद रखूं कि मैं एक महीने ज़िंदा रहूँगा, हज़रत दाऊद ताई रहमतुल्लाह अलैह says that if I have the hope that I shall stay alive for 1 month, तो मैं अपने को बड़ा मुजरिम समझूं, then it will be the case that I will consider myself to be a great sinner. और इसकी किस तरह उम्मीद कर सकता हूँ? How can I, दाऊद ताई रहमतुल्लाह अलैह says, how can I have hope that I should be alive for 1 month? ऐसी हालत में कि मैं देखता हूँ कि आए दिन लोगों को हवादिस कभी रात में पकड़ लेते हैं, कभी दिन में पकड़ लेते हैं. The situation, how can I have this hope and desire? The situation is such that when the hawadis, when the incidents and the events occur, then people are gripped either during the night or during the day. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallah wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Inshallah we'll do zikr right now, about 10 minutes, and then inshallah chutti after that. To begin with the zikr, first of all, Qul huwa Allahu ahad a few times, and then we'll start zikr of La ilaha illallah, and then Allah, 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 inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahus samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu tabarak wa ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa azwajihi wa atba'ihi wa sallama tasliman kathiran kathira. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah. سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا وسندنا ومولانا محمد عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. لا إله إلا الله، 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 لا إله إلا الله 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 سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا وسندنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الله 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 لا إله إلا الله سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا وسندنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن شاء الله.